This is the Surf Fishing Tournament Director, JoJo.
How's it going,
man?
Phil?
Nice great meeting tonight.
Wasn't it a great meeting?
Man, people here are so nice. We love this place. It's cozy. It's just such a cool place. My wife, who doesn't like hunting or fishing or anything, you know, girl from Costa Rica, she comes in here and she goes, whoa, I love this place. It has a real cool feel to it.
Oh, well, we appreciate you coming down, and anytime you're able to give us the saltwater fish report.
Oh, man. Yeah, and it's good right now.
It's great right now.
I might share some of that with you later on, but we want to focus in on this great surf fishing tournament. Before we delve into the prizes, how to sign up and everything, let's tell people exactly where to go to get more information. So right when they come to this video, they'll be able to figure out how to sign up right away.
So if you guys are interested in the 70th annual Redondo Rod and Gun Club Surf Fishing Tournament, head to the Redondo Rod and Gun Club website. Go ahead and Google it. You'll get there. Sign up for the surf fishing tournament. This is going to be the biggest surf fishing tournament, not just in years, but here in Southern California for ages.
Really?
It's going to be fantastic.
That's fantastic.
And it's the 70th annual. It's the birthplace of surf fishing right here in Redondo Beach.
My God, I mean, back in the day, this place, am I right? You'd have hundreds?
We'd have hundreds.
Thousands?
We had over 1,000 people here in Redondo Beach as a part of the surf fishing tournament, people from all over Southern California, right? So we're trying to bring that back. And our goal this year and every year has been to grow the tournament even more and more and more and more. And we're doing just that.
Yeah,
so,
heck yeah. And it's perfect on so many different levels, but I'll give you an example. A lady reached out to me today. I did some work with her at the Mexican consulate years ago. And she goes, I'm watching all this fishing. I want my son to go fishing. How much is a tuna trip? How much is that? And I said, you want to start him out in the surf.
Yeah.
It's inexpensive.
Yep.
You catch fish. You don't get seasick.
Nope.
And this tournament is perfect because you're going to meet a whole lot of great people.
It's a perfect place to start in surf fishing, and the tournament is fantastic. And I'll tell you what, being the tournament director this year, I've seen a lot of signups. I've got a lot of dads sending emails saying, hey, my sons want to fish. They want to be a part of the surf fishing tournament. Come on down. And surf fishing, like you said, it's not going to cost you much, right? You go out, you buy a rod and reel combo, you throw it onto the surf, and sooner or later, guess what?
You catch a fish.
You're hooked up.
And you have some fun.
And the secret is, just go buy shrimp.
Yeah, really. There you go. There's your secret right there.
Yeah, you don't need anything else but shrimp. So if you've got shrimp, you've got some line, a rod and reel combo, you're set. Even if it says Zebco on it, you're catching.
Dig up some sandworms too or
yeah,
something, right?
There you go.
How much is it to get in this, and what does it all include?
So it's $25 to get into the surf fishing tournament.
Cheap.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
But the winnings, what you can win a lot. So as far as the surf fishing tournament, people sign up at our website. They sign up, it's $25. There's a small little fee for the credit card that goes on there, but it's not much at all. As far as the prizes go, we have 5 different species of fish, surf fish, that people can win prizes on.
Okay,
We've got
what
the
are
barred surf perch.
Barred surf perch.
And that is the OG. That is the original.
Yes.
That barred surf perch is going to net a $100 prize.
Whoa.
And I'll go into details and explain kind of what are some of the rules.
Please.
We've got a Corbina prize.
Great.
We've got a yellow croaker prize.
Yellowfin croaker.
We've got a spotfin prize. Spotfin croaker and halibut.
Woo! Man, you got it all covered.
We've got it all covered. So if you want to surf fish and you want to join this tournament, hey, there's lots of ways to win. It is a $100 prize for each species, and
That's
we've got
fantastic.
those 5 different species. So the way that it's organized is that starting Saturday, you guys can come out into the surf. We've got a lot of tackle shops where you can pick up your rulers, and I'll go ahead and name them. And we've got them all over, spread over Southern California, all the way up to Ventura, all the way down south to San Diego. Best Fishing Tackle in Hawthorne. Head on down there.
Love those guys.
Awesome.
Yes.
Island Fishing Tackle in Carson. Baja Fishing Tackle in Lomita. Eric's Fishing Tackle in Ventura. Big Fish Bait and Tackle in Seal Beach. And then Squidco all the way down in San Diego.
Yeah.
So if you join the tournament, you're going to pick up your rulers, these beautiful rulers that are right here. And I can tell you, this is the nicest surf fishing measuring instrument / tool that you'll ever see, with all of the different species and that Redondo Rod and Gun Club Surf Fishing Tournament logo that you got there. But you're going to pick up your ruler Saturday, and you're going to fish all the way till the next Saturday on May 31st. So.
That's fantastic.
Hey, and I tell you what, it's a great event. And like I said, it's been getting bigger and bigger. Thank you, Phil Frieman Adventures, for sponsoring, and it's
My
posting
pleasure.
on social media. We've had a
Chuck,
lot of great
Chuck
people.
actually has some blackmail stuff on me, so.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm like your indentured servant here.
Did he help you cross the border?
He uses this AI to have me doing strange things with Scott Buchert, and so I give in. Whatever he wants, I do. Hey, and another thing I wanted to just ask you about, the banquet.
Yes.
That's when everybody gets together here.
Yes. So
and that same guy wins the reel every year.
And who's that?
That was me 2 years in a row.
So Phil, you have won that reel 2 years in a row. I'm sure we've got more reels coming as far as prizes go. So beyond the cash prizes, we have a lot of sponsors that are donating stuff for us to give away at the banquet, and that's going to be on Saturday. So once the tournament concludes at 2 p.m., we're all going to collect here at the Redondo Rod and Gun Club. We're going to have the taco guy cooking up some tacos. We'll have a lot of other stuff, a lot of great giveaways. So I'll take the time to mention some of the sponsors that are going to be donating stuff.
And let me just add, if you have a question, please shoot it into us, and JoJo will be happy to answer it.
Let us know what the questions are. But as far as our sponsors go, and the list goes on and on and on and on, it's Island Fishing Tqckle. We've got Best Fishing Tackle, Something's Fishy, Friedman Adventures. Ever heard of that podcast?
No,
and,
that
YouTube channel.
Let me tell you.
Congratulations, by the way, 1.3 million views.
That was on Facebook.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
man.
I was stoked about that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Colder
Thank
Ice. So Colder Ice.
Colder
by
Ice.
the way,
We love Chris Rank.
He is going to be a title defender.
Yes, that's right.
He is going to be a title defender. He won in 2 categories last year.
That's right.
Riverborn is a sponsor. Blacktail.
Oh, Riverborn. I love those guys.
Blacktail, Big Fish Bait and Tackle, Angle R, Pliers. They're coming out with some great stuff.
They really are. I saw some up there.
Amazing.
Actually.
Promar Ahi, Squidco, Rifles, Rods, and Broad.
Oh, what a great podcast. I was honored to be on that podcast.
We appreciate you.
Nah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was great.
You guys
We had a
were
great
awesome.
time. You're going to have to come back again.
Anytime.
Also, the CCA California and, some Z Custom Rods.
Z Custom
Z
Rods.
Custom Rods.
Z Custom Rods.
And I don't know, that guy's nickname is Raffle Chuck. So
Raffle Chuck. I got another nickname for him, but this is a family show.
we don't want to get
rhymes
blacked out
on that.
online,
Yeah,
right?
really.
So tons of great sponsors, and they're going to be donating a lot of stuff along with the cash prizes. And we can't wait. And as I mentioned, Chris is a defending champ. Mitch.
Yeah, Mitch. That's right.
He won in a couple of different categories. Javier won the halibut, the halibut prize last year. So
I think there was a guy that entered for the first time and he took one of the awards last time.
I think that was Javier.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he won the
First time.
Yep. First time in the tournament, and I can tell you, I won't give out the numbers, but we've more than doubled the participation rate.
That's great.
Of last year.
That's great.
So if you have not got in, you have to get in to the Redondo Rod and Gun Club 78th annual surf fishing tournament.
78th
Can you believe that?
Is that really?
Look, this trophy was made back in 1948 when our club was established. But
that's an interesting surf fish at the top of that trophy.
They used to catch those things all day, every day. They used to have a marlin run instead of the grunion run.
Yeah, I know, man.
And then just over time, the marlin shrunk it to grunion, and they called it a grunion run. So,
I absolutely love surf fishing because it's so easy to do. You can work it around a work day, actually.
Yeah.
And if you look at facets of sport fishing that are growing, surf fishing is growing faster than anything.
Yeah.
There's financial reasons to do it.
Yep.
Because it's getting expensive to go fishing.
Oh, no doubt.
And if you have a couple kids and you want to take them fishing, you can always walk out on the surf and do it.
And in all honesty, there's no better way. I mean, you go surf fishing, you got your rod and reel combo. The tackle that you're going to grab is not going to run you an arm and leg, right? You're not going to be putting a tungsten egg lead onto your Carolina rig. It's still lead on those things, but you can go on down there. You can have some fun. It's a perfect time for the surf fishing tournament too. This
Yes.
May 24th to the 31st at 2 p.m. It's a great time. The water's great. It's not too cold outside. And like you said, you can find the time. I mean, we all have jobs, right? We've got
Yeah.
Labor Day weekend, so
Yeah.
we might have a little more time to fish during the weekend. But during the week, you can go before work, you can go after work, you can go at any given time. So the rules are you have to fish here in California.
That's
you can do
it.
it from the pier, you can do it from the jetty, you can do it from the surf, but it's got to be here in California. So
But that gives you a huge geographical area to fish.
huge
Yeah.
geographical area. So you can go on down south to San Diego, maybe fish with Glenn of Honey Badger Baits.
There you
Work
go.
your way up. Go check out the gang at Big Fish Bait and Tackle
Yep.
in Seal Beach in your neck of the woods.
Right.
Come on up here to Baja Fishing Tackle in the Redondo neighborhood and head all the way up to Ventura and check out Eric at Eric's Fishing Tackle. So
Are you going to be fishing in the
I'll be fishing in the tournament.
Great.
I will be fishing in the tournament, so I don't know how good I'll do as the tournament director as I get kind of competitive.
No, I know, man. You're going to be really competitive. Now, is there a way, JoJo, for people to get daily updates on the leaderboard and that kind of stuff, or not? Do you just
So
figure that out at the end?
what's going to happen is that you are going to pick up your ruler at one of the tackle shops that I've mentioned, and before we kind of end this live segment, I'll go ahead and mention them again. And you guys are going to send emails with the fish, measuring them, on this very official ruler here again, and then I'll update it throughout the week as much as I possibly can.
Okay.
And the way that it works is that you have not only the different species, but within each species, the point system, the way it works, you get up to 5 fish. Okay? So you get up to 5 fish, and every inch is a point. And we'll even add a decimal for the people that love the decimal. So
Yeah.
we'll add a decimal, and basically at the end of the tournament, your combination of your largest 5 fish is what's going to qualify you for the winnings,
Perfect.
the earnings.
Perfect.
So we're going to have that. That's the way that we're going to do the score, and I'll update it throughout the week as much as I possibly can. And then the grand finale, again, is going to be Saturday, May 31st. The tournament ends at 2 p.m. We'll all collect here at the club. You need not be present to win, but if you're not present, you're going to be missing out on the whole soul of the tournament.
Couldn't agree more.
And that's the gathering here at the Redondo Rod and Gun Club.
Yeah, this place is full of so many really, truly great people,
Yep.
excluding the president, but everybody else there is fantastic, let me tell you. Oh,
We say that all the time.
he's giving me the salute over there, ladies and gentlemen. Look over there. Hey, do you mind if I read a couple comments?
Go for it.
All right, here we go. Tony Gonzalez says, good evening, everyone. I see Free Spool. That's Scott Bugert in the background. But I don't see Michael Limon running around. Michael's doing his homework tonight, Tony. Thanks for joining us, my friend. I appreciate it. Chris Navarro joins us. He says, good evening, gents. I've lived a block from the beach for 30 plus years and have never surf fished, only jig stick casting practice. Time to take it up. He's right.
Let's do it.
Yeah, absolutely, Chris. And we'll help you do that. And Isaac says, good evening. Going to be a great time. It most certainly is. Man, and I'll tell you, surf fishing right now, the water's starting to warm up. We have these grunion runs
Yep.
occurring. There's sandworms. I was doing the morning briefing this morning, and I saw some sand crab beds, put my little toes in the water, and could feel the sand crabs. So
Yep.
all of that just really spurs this whole thing on. And fishing gets better and better and better. You guys have planned this at a really good time of the year.
It's a great time of the year, and as you mentioned, the water's fantastic for surf fishing. It is definitely warming up. All the species are biting, so no matter what you throw out there, if you're gonna go out there with your surf rod, you're gonna throw out a Lucky Strike, you're gonna throw on a Carolina rig, you've got sand crabs, you got sandworms, lugworms, whatever you're gonna use. And like I mentioned earlier, shrimp.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
as simple as shrimp. Just go down to the store, buy some shrimp from the, from the meat market there, the seafood place, and throw that on there, and you'll likely get a bite. I was out there last weekend during the low tide and just at Torrance Beach, and there's corbina just all over the place waiting to be caught.
Really?
Those are definitely, I call them the ghost of the surf, but They're definitely hard to catch, but they're out there. And the sand crabs, you know, a hot tip is tie a net between your 2 feet, because the most corbina you're going to catch is between your 2 feet.
Yeah, that's true, right? Bumping up against you.
Bumping up against you as the sand crabs are coming up, kind of coming out of the surf. So it's a lot of fun. And I'll tell you what, if you guys are a part of the surf fishing tournament, you guys are interested in, you know, what to do, what kind of rig to set up, email us at the same email that you'll get when you sign up for the surf fishing tournament, and we'll give you some hot tips. There's all kinds of hot tips out there. You've got some yourself. Bill Varney's got some on his site, Fish the Surf. So
Bill's excellent.
Check it out.
And of course, all these sponsors, you can go buy Big Fish Bait and Tackle. You can go buy Sam's Place over there at Island Fishing Tqckle. They're all there ready to help.
Oh, no doubt. And the one thing about us fishermen, we love nothing more to share information, right?
100%.
Especially when people are just getting started. That's kind of the joy of fishing, right? As people get started, it's always fun to kind of share, you know, what to do, how to do it. And then the more exciting part is seeing somebody hook up for the first time.
Yeah, speaking of that, I've told this story before, JoJo, but I was doing the morning briefing, and I'd look down every once in a while, and I haven't seen these guys this year, but there's a group of Vietnamese guys that come down and fish Surfside. When they're there, the frigging bite is on.
Oh, really?
They're not there unless the bite's on. So I walk down there, and they've got frigging buckets full of these big spot fin croaker, and I look at other guys down the other way, not catching anything. So I befriended this guy. His name's Peter, and I go, "What are you guys doing, man?" And he goes, "Come here." And he starts digging in the sand, going around in this big circle, digging down. He starts getting these sandworms. And those things are like the best bait you could ever imagine. A little hard to find. If you know an area where grunion have come up on the beach, sandworms feed on grunion eggs. So you're going to find them there. And man, they're catching these spot fin, these giant spot fin, yellowfin croaker, full speed, low tide. They're just there at daybreak. I like that 4-hour window, 2 hours before the high and 2 hours after. But they're there at daybreak. And if it's high tide, great. If it's not, they're still fishing and they're still catching. So those sandworms,
watch out,
are pretty darn effective.
There's another secret.
Yeah, there you go. Nils Daniel says, I used to go surf fishing in the barred perch derbies from Malibu Tackle. That would be Wiley's Tackle. I remember those with a good friend, Dennis Austin. Did you know him? I didn't know Dennis, but I knew Bob Wiley and I forget her name up there at Wiley's Bait, which sadly burned down during that fire in Malibu. But yeah, those Malibu perch derbies were infamous also. A guy by the name of Fred Oakley had a huge barred perch mounted in there, like a 4.3 pound fish.
Wow.
I had a freaking yellowfin croaker one morning on St. Patrick's Day that when we looked it up, it was the largest yellowfin croaker ever taken in California. My kids are getting me convinced they're going to do a parade for me and all this stuff. We're running around trying to get it weighed in. And Fred Oakley, a guy that I fished with years ago, had the record. And I finally ended up like, this is like, you know, I don't care anymore. I gave it a Cambodian donut store.
What'd you catch it on?
It was on, believe it or not, it was St. Patrick's Day. It was on a chrome and green crocodile. And I caught, and when I hooked it, I even said to my son Philip, because I film everything, I go, hey, film this. This is a nice fish. I don't know what it is, but it's a good fish. And so he filmed it, and it was 22 inches. And it was close, man. So there's some really trophy fish here in
those crocodiles. I mean, you could toss those out all day, and you're gonna get a bite on something.
Heck yeah,
that will catch you basically any species.
100%
that we're targeting.
Pretty
Between
much
the barred surf perch, the yellowfin croaker, the spotfin croaker, the corbina, the halibut. You throw out a crocodile,
they work. They work good. A little 3/4 ounce crocodile, man. It really is fantastic. Nils Daniel says, Dennis used to wrap rods and did some amazing work. Graham Salt Fishing. Hey, this guy's a great guy. Phil, hope to see you really, really soon. Hey, Graham, thank you so much. Taking a line out of my morning briefing. For sure, good to see you. Doug El Sueño Ruben. Good evening, guys. Great fishing today on nice quality yellowtail to Coronado Islands. Philip, come on down next week. Let's go fishing. Doug, I would really like to do that. I appreciate the invitation. Fishing is as good everywhere right now. That includes the surf. It's starting to come on.
Yeah, the surf's coming on. I mean, look at some of the boats that you're talking about that you were posting about earlier, right? The Pac V.
Yeah, I mean, that kid, I love that kid. Max Nue on the Pacific Voyager, fantastic, doing a really great job. Man.
Yeah.
150-pound bluefin last night, full speed.
Awesome. And I can't wait. As part of the Redondo Rod and Gun Club, we actually have a charter coming up in June.
Oh, I heard that, yeah.
And I'm excited to go on.
Are you on that boat?
I'm on that boat.
Oh, great.
So I'll be on that boat, not with my surf fishing rod, but maybe a Z Custom jigging stick.
Oh, yeah, heck yeah.
So that'll be really
Chuck,
good.
You didn't look too enthused about that, but the dog and I actually drove down there the other day and jumped on and went out to the bait receiver with Max.
I saw that.
And he was great, man. His tackle tips were awesome, and he's a really hardworking, talented kid.
Good stuff.
Hey, you know, it's something that just dawned on me. The dog and I, and we have a charter on May 30th out of Ventura, but Paulina, my co-host from Mexico, Scott Buchert is crazy about her right now. And she's coming up to Ventura to fish, but on the 31st, when the banquet is, we ought to invite Paulina to show up to the banquet, too. That would be great. I'm sure her and her mom, I'll mention that and see if we can't
Have her
get...
come on down.
Scott Buchert, do you want him here?
Bring him here.
No,
Scott, come on, Scott.
No, just that's as good enough right there. That's all you want here.
You're going to be down here on the 31st, right?
Absolutely. I wouldn't miss it, man.
You need that. You need a third reel.
Yeah.
You can't just, go cold turkey.
I'm like Chuck, I got another reel to raffle. Yeah, cool. Good stuff, man.
Oh, great stuff.
So, one more time again, how do you sign up for this? Let's get that out there one more time again.
So head on over to the Redondo Rod and Gun Club website. All over social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you will see this flyer posted. Click on that QR code. It'll take you directly there to sign up for the 78th Annual Redondo Rod and Gun Club Surf Fishing Tournament. Again, it's taking place May 24th to the 31st at 2 p.m. And we've got all these different species here where you can win prizes for barred surf perch, yellowfin croaker, spotfin croaker, corbina, and halibut. Cash prizes along with other raffles, reels, rods, all kinds of good stuff. And oh, by the way, this year, we've got a new trophy, a new prize that has been created for each species. So as you can see here, these special plaques are laser engraved for our surf fishing tournament, and they are waiting for your name right here.
That's awesome.
Your name goes here for this prize.
Bragging rights.
Bragging rights. So we're going big. I've always been taught go big or go home. So we're going big on the 78th Annual Redondo Rod and Gun Club Surf Fishing Tournament. And again, thank you to all of our sponsors: Island Fishing Tqckle, Best Fishing Tackle, Something's Fishy, Friedman Adventures, Colder Ice, Riverboard, Blacktail, Big Fish Bait and Tackle, Angle R, Pliers, Rifles, Rods, and Broads Podcast. Like and subscribe. Promar Ahi, Squidco, CCA California, and Z Custom Rods. So check us out. Go to the QR code. Check us out on social media. Go to the Redondo Rod and Gun Club website and get signed up. So lots of stuff going on there. And if you are already signed up, again, your rulers are going to be available on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So Big Fish Bait and Tackle is going to be the first place that opens up. So if you're in the OC area, the Seal Beach area, they're going to be the first place to open up.
5 a.m. or 6 a.m.?
I think it's 6 a.m.
Okay.
On Saturday to pick up your ruler, your official Redondo Rod and Gun Club Surf Fishing Tournament ruler. You can also pick them up at Best Fishing Tackle, Island Fishing Tackle, Baja Fishing Tackle, Eric's Fishing Tackle, Squidco down in San Diego, and as I mentioned, Big Fish Bait and Tackle. So a lot of people that have signed up are asking when I can pick up my ruler. It's going to be on Saturday just to make sure that everything's fair game.
Right,
You're
so somebody
measuring
doesn't go out ahead of time.
Exactly.
Right.
You're measuring fish on Saturday. It is a long tournament, so it's a week long. So
yeah.
That's, it gives you the opportunity to go out there, have some fun, get some other people involved. And the signups don't end until the tournament ends.
Oh, okay.
So if you decide that during the middle of the week that you want to join in on the tournament, hey, sign up for our surf fishing tournament.
So a guy that can only fish the weekend, man, it's still good, right?
Hey, you could end up on
Saturday,
just like
Sunday,
a really nice school, digging up sandworms, like the guys that you met, and coming up on some big old spot fin croaker.
Yeah, absolutely. Hit that like button, everybody. I could easily make the case, JoJo, that the $25 is a bargain for the banquet alone.
Yeah.
You know?
And that is absolutely a bargain. And I don't think I've talked enough about it.
I'm throwing you a softball.
I love it. It's always a lot of fun. And I know you've been there the past couple of years, few years. And after the surf fishing tournament is complete, on Saturday, you come on down here to the Redondo Rod and Gun Club. Everyone that's a part of the tournament is invited. And again, we've got tacos, we've got good camaraderie. We can talk about fishing because there's nothing like a story like a fishing story. When you tell a fishing story, you get everybody involved, and you know, this fish turns into this fish, and it's believable.
Yeah.
Until you see pictures. But you can bring your family as well. So come on down here. We'll have a great time. You know, there's food, there's fun, there's fishing tales, and then we get to give away these great prizes, these great trophies, and then let you guys let you know what else is going on here at the Redondo Rod and Gun Club. Because guess what? We started bingo night. So if anybody's into bingo, we've got our next bingo night coming up in June.
That's great. And that was a lot of fun. I was here for that also.
We packed the house, and we're going to pack the house again.
Man.
So
can you come let's say you're not interested in the fishing. Can you come to the banquet and pay money to come just to the banquet?
For a donation at the banquet.
Yeah, okay.
Simple.
Tacos, and we're done.
Yeah. And the reason I say that is because I'm thinking of that woman that reached out to me today with the kids. And she's like, God, I don't know, I don't know anything about fishing, but this would be the perfect, she'd find guys that would say, hey, meet me down in Redondo. We'll show your kids how to fish. And it would really be an awesome thing.
And there's some great people that are a part of this tournament.
Really are.
We got some great locals. Marvin Lagua, who's always down at Torre Beach fishing. He's a great guy. Mike Romo from the Compton Hunting and Fishing Club. He's going to be out there. He's a part of the tournament. He came down to the surf fishing.
That guy, I mean, what a cool guy.
Yeah,
and
great guy.
Immediately the dog says, look at this guy. He points out, and he's walking up, and what is he? He encounters some trash on the beach. He doesn't walk by it.
Yep.
He puts all his stuff down
and
immediately starts cleaning up the trash and throws it out.
Yeah.
And that's something that I think the general public, they sometimes demonize fishermen as guys that are exploiting the resource. No, it's the exact opposite. It's guys like Mike who see that and clean it up and make it better.
And Mike's such a great guy.
He really is.
I mean, he went down to Torre Beach the day before, grabbed a whole bucket load of sand crabs and brought it to the surf fishing that weekend, and was just like, hey, if you need sand crabs, here you go. So
yeah, that's great right. Guy. He did that too.
So he's going to be fishing the tournament as well.
Fighter Chris Navarro had shoulder surgery, can't participate, but he'll be at the banquet now. There you are, Chris. That's fantastic. My friend Nils Daniels, have you ever fished 5th Street, Oxnard by the power plant? I haven't fished up that way at all.
I have not as well.
No, I'm sure it's good up there, though. I hear a lot of good stuff up that way, Nils, that's for sure. What can I say, man? It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic.
Awesome.
I love this club. And what a tournament, and it's so affordable.
Yeah.
And the banquet.
$25, come on.
Yeah, how can you say
enter
no, right?
into the tournament, do what you love to do, and enjoy the banquet after.
100%. Chuck, anything else we need to mention? Are we good? All right. We get to go to bed and then get up and do the morning briefing tomorrow morning.
There we go.
Thanks, everybody, for joining us here for this very special live edition with JoJo, the tournament director of the Redondo Beach Rod and Gun Club Surf Fishing Tournament. Something you're not going to want to miss. JoJo.
Phil.
Thank you so much, my friend.
Mahalo. Thank you very much.
You got it.
Appreciate you.
Take care, everybody.